Fair.
There's going to be at least 4 choices for the next round of missions, so that'll be fun.
Did I miss? So we got our teams put together, but who's? I don't even know. Can't tell who's doing what missions. Like we were voting for scouting, or is that what our group itself is doing?
Scouting, I think.
Scouting. You are going on the mission for retrieving the herbs with Zumir and Kapak tonight. And the other team is doing the siege break, which was the other unstable one, with Shaw and Emmy to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
With the weird ass breaches over in Olgaria.
Okay.
You only had one mission that wasn't stable, and that's Follow the Runes, which status is unknown because they can't get a reading on the place. So that's where the combat troops got deployed to investigate that a little bit and make sure if it's unstable that it doesn't go down. And then the scouting check was just which of those 3 remaining missions between the Great Vault, Lost Art, and Art of the Trade did you want to have a little more info going into next week?
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, all this stuff was coming up as we were like in airports, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, Chris?
We went down to Cozumel. We just got back Wednesday night.
That's fun.
Where is that?
Mexico. Off the island off of Cancun, like half-hour away by ferry. So
fun.
I only threw up twice, and that's pretty amazing. So. I still keep trying, but we got a scuba dive in before I blew my eardrums out, so it was still a good trip overall.
Your life is so adventurous.
It was kind of meant to be a scouting trip, so but it was fun overall. So
scouting? Are you like trying to move to Mexico?
No, normally we go with groups of friends, and we've been to just south of Cancun twice as a big group, and this time around. No, it worked out. Nobody else could go with us, so just me and Billy went to kind of see, okay, what's on Cozumel? Is it worth a full trip there, a day trip, etc. So got some good info and still had quite a bit of fun. So
that's good.
But yeah,
my coworkers keep trying to get me to go to Florida, and I'm like, no.
Ew.
Yeah, I've been. I mean, the Keys I'm told are really nice, like to go hang out down in like the Keys in southern Florida, but hanging around near Orlando, fuck that. It's gross.
Yeah, I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida multiple times. If I'm gonna take a trip, it's going to be to see one of you guys in here.
Hi.
Yeah, we're a chunk north of that, so you don't have to worry about that.
Visiting Sam is dangerous because I can't control myself, and her parents are Trumpers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to move to Ohio.
I'm not saying move. I'm saying visit.
Y'all can just come out here and visit me. All my friends are around your guys' age, I think, and fairly even-minded. So we're a bunch of scientist nerds. It works out.
There you go, Sam.
Yeah, we come to Ohio, and then we car trip to Rhode Island. What are we mad?
Don't do that to yourself. There's like nothing between you and Rhode Island that's worth seeing.
I mean, Sam drove to Colorado.
Yeah, fair.
I did.
There's like nothing.
I made Nathan drive Kansas. So.
That's fucking fair, because Kansas is just nothing.
Can confirm.
I fucking hate Kansas.
Grew up there, can confirm.
Ugh. Did you?
Yep.
Ew.
I didn't move to Colorado until I was like 10.
Oh god.
I forget. Sam, over in Michigan, is it windy as shit?
I'm sorry, what?
In Michigan, is it windy as shit?
It's just raining really hard all day.
I meant in general.
No, there's 3 trees.
It is windy here.
Yeah. Because if you're driving through Rhode Island, you'll have to learn to deal with the fact that cars are giant wind sails, and our state is windy as shit.
Ohio. It's really windy because it's just farmland.
DC
yeah,
areas.
Our state is like 80% coastline, so.
DC area has been pretty stable lately. So, haven't had too much of an issue. Not too much rain, not too much terribleness.
We'll see if I move across the country. It depends on if my job allows me to work in another state.
Really?
You told me it did.
Well, there's nobody here anymore.
Yeah, fair.
You moved away, my cousin moved. I literally have no one I know IRL here now.
Where'd cousin Sam move to?
Denver.
Ah, okay.
Because she didn't have enough boys to fuck. That's legit the reason, by the way.
It's not that she
I-
didn't have enough boys to fuck, it's that she fucked all of them.
That's Fort Collins
She
is a small town, man. You don't understand.
She completed all of the side quests in Fort Collins.
It is doable. It is doable.
All of the romance side quests.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can.
She didn't pass most of them, but she did them
No.
all.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, you've met my cousin.
Yep.
She's special.
Yep.
She also
I'm the
keeps.
superior, Sam.
Yeah, you are.
There's so many Sams.
She also keeps trying to convince me to play League of Legends, and I was like, it is never going to happen.
I don't. You don't hate yourself enough.
I don't touch trash.
Oh my god.
Ugh. But yeah.
Yeah, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
How y'all doing?
Moving
I'm
on.
dying.
Oh,
I
Pretty
know,
good.
Sam.
I guess.
she did it all for the
Hey.
monkey.
Only one person's dying. That's pretty good for us.
Fuck yeah. It's impressive.
Mhm.
So, when we last left off, you guys had completed your previous round of missions. One party going to rescue the shield bearers, and the other going to assist the Silver Order with dealing with the unexpected breaches that were occurring in northern Brescia. And having been successful in both, you guys returned back to rest for a week or so, as usual, recovering Mika, your brother, and another survivor from Cindergate, being a distant relative of Amove. And other than that, you spent the downtime, readying yourselves for the next round of deployments, patching up some relationship issues, things like that. So,
Being gay.
yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna pick up after everybody had a chance to review the missions, and you three decided that based on what you were seeing, it would probably be a good idea to assist Kapak and Zumir on their quest to go to the
No.
Labyrinthine Grove and rescue
No.
one of the villages there that looked like it was being under siege by some sort of demonic threat. And they were having issues monitoring the location, so they suspect there's some sort of powerful presence there disturbing the ability to remotely view and bring the tower close to the village to properly extract. So Kapak and Zumir asked that a couple of you join them on a mission to go see what's going on in the village, see if you can track down what the disturbances in the areas are to remove them, and while you're there, see if you can gather some of the rare herbs in the area for preparation in case you need them during your upcoming fight. Be it for various rituals or powerful healing potions, things like that. It never hurts to have a couple of very rare components on hand that you might not otherwise be able to get given the current situation. So let me swap my headset battery out so it stops yelling at me, and then we can get some prep done.
Headset Y.
Alright. So, I know a couple of you picked your your consumables. Did all of you pick your consumables for this mission already?
No, I forgot.
That's fine, Sam.
I
As a reminder, you can now pick one item of level 13 or lower and one item of level 14 or lower.
think there was a
I think I
construct.
got a scroll and a healing potion. I want to double check that though.
I got the construct key and I think a healing potion. So I think
Yeah, I got true target and a greater healing potion.
I think that key might have been
Or was that like a permanent item, not the consumables?
Yeah, I think that was a permanent item that you're referring to. Is that in your inventory now?
It
Yeah,
is,
Cordelia's Greater Construct Key.
Yes.
That is a held magic item.
Okay,
So you would still have one more consumable that you can pick up.
gotcha. I have a greater healing potion listed, so I had a lesser one, oddly enough, too. So I think the lesser was one of the old permanent ones, and the greater, I think, is the consumable. If I recall correctly, because I never seem to use it unless I throw it at somebody.
Yep. So you would have one 14th level or lower consumable left that you can pick up.
Unless Reese or Tomas want it.
I'm good. Wait, do the
isn't it-
consumables not expire?
They expire.
Oh, okay.
No, everybody gets the 2, right?
Everybody
Yeah.
gets 2.
Oh, you guys got 2 already?
I'm
Mhm.
working on it. Matt, I want a star shot arrow.
Let me read what it does because I saw that was rare.
Oh, it's rare.
I've got a...
That's fine.
Yes! I want the greater one. That's still okay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that... Okay, I have a... Yeah, that greater healing potion was from last thing, so I'll redo that. That iron medallion that I took was from last thing too, and I never ended up using it. So, let's see here. I'll hold on to the iron medallion, actually, basically just re-up it.
What was that? A talisman?
It's a consumable, it's it's a will save against a fear effect. I can only use it because I have the bravery class thing, so it basically helps me with saves against fear.
Gotcha.
I never got it. Okay.
I was also gonna get another acid arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon.
Dagger. No, I'm not caught up.
I'm not either.
I haven't had time.
I finished campaign 2,
Damn it.
and now EXU's playing, and I'm like, oh, I want to watch EXU, but I missed it last night because life was a fuck.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see that one. I want to finish campaign 2 before I go into EXU, so.
It really pops off at the end.
Good to know.
Like, it feels like the Mighty 9 was just like, do, we're doing stuff. Oh my god! That's what it felt like.
Alright.
Like, it ramped super fast and super hard.
Alright, good to know.
Wee.
Alright. So everybody has their items now, I believe?
Yep.
Okay. So, that being the case... So, as it's getting closer for time for you guys to deploy, eventually you guys meet up with Zumir and Kapat, who all have their adventuring gear set aside for themselves as well. And Zumir gives you guys a small wave and says, "Oh, thanks for coming out to help us with this. I saw all the other stuff that everybody put up, and it all seemed pretty important, so I'm glad that you saw that this might be useful to us too."
Of course. Reese is going to approach Zumir, and he's going to give him a flower crown for the road. And he's going to hug him.
Yep. He will, once he realizes what you're doing, he'll kneel down a little bit so you can put the flower crown on his head and then return the hug and says, "Aw, thank you."
Christ!
There's a lot of other stuff up there, but this one seems like they could use a bit of help. I know Phelan's stretched pretty thin out there, so
Oh, are we gonna run into Phelan?
probably not.
Oh no, it seems like he's gonna be stuck on the other side of the Elven Woods.
Oh, that's probably good.
And why would that be good? I mean,
Well,
I
other
don't
than
know,
he's
because the
cranky.
last time we met, I was a bit of a bitch to him.
Last time I talked to him, I yelled at him, so you know.
Yeah, it seems to be par for the course with you.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different with you, Tomas. You at least worship him.
Yeah. I mean, he was being an asshole, so there.
You said, so we're looking for some, both helping people out and looking for some stuff, are we?
Yeah. One sec. The caretakers in Eefgroff, they've been looking over some of the rarer herbs that we used to supply out to the public from the labyrinthine woods. And they're pretty nice people, so I wanted to help them out a bit, and hopefully they still should have either some stockpiles or some of the herb gardens nearby should still be in good enough condition that we can salvage some things of use. And if the problem ends up taking us into the woods, we can always look around a bit in there as well.
Alright.
It's a bit more dangerous, but there are some rare things that can't be cultivated a bit further into the grove.
Alright. So, last time we went to the woods went rather interestingly. So, let's hopefully this is a little bit less crazy this time around.
Oh, you okay, Leo?
Oh.
He just jumped because I accidentally nicked something with my foot.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully everything should go a little bit easier this time now that we have a bit better understanding of everything going on out there. Before we head out, though, do you all have any questions for us?
Do you know approximately what kind of trouble we're expecting to run into?
We haven't been able to get a closer look. Nara says that anytime she gets anywhere within a few miles of Evegroth, that the signal starts getting too blurry to properly detect anything of value. She did note that the disturbance seems to be demonic in nature, so it doesn't seem like it's the Silver Order or another god or anything like that.
Fun. Demons.
Yeah, not surprising considering what was waiting for us in the middle of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you still got cold iron, Blanche.
Rummage. I think I do. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I've still got the stuff, although, you know, I can also light things on fire, so it's kind of been sitting here until I need it.
Oh, fucking fire.
But I got it, just in case.
Well, that works. I had an extra if you didn't, so.
I'm also very good at setting things on fire.
Oh, please don't burn down the
Yeah.
forest.
No, not
Yeah.
that.
No.
Kapak is just angrily holding his bark wand at the sound of fire.
No,
Just
it's for the
suddenly,
demons and the undead. It's not for the forest.
suddenly ankle biter is in his hands.
He's just like, I promise, Kapak, I'm not gonna do anything bad, I promise.
Kapak just smiles, ankle biter disappears. Bark!
We're just gonna just casually shift behind Tomas.
Alright. So, unless there are any other questions, let's get you guys transitioned to the road. So, as usual, Nar spends a little time gathering her power for a bit and then shifts the observatory a bit south of Eefgroth. And lets you guys know once you arrive, you are the first team departing this week. So once she gives you the go ahead, get out of. Excuse me. And you can see the name of the city in the tab once you move over. because elves.
Ice growth. Sorry.
That's a long map. There we
Nah, Eve growth.
I just imagine Reese saying that and Tomas just giving him a look.
Just eyebrow waggling at him.
Sam, OOC.
Mhm.
I randomly stumbled into a channel where I had given every member of the hands like a little special thing they could do if called upon in the mission. And
Mhm.
one of the things for Kapak was he could summon unlimited bark, but he was very protective of it.
What the fuck?
So he'll summon it, but don't you dare make a fire with it.
He'll kill you. He'll make a fire with you.
Perfect.
Or she's like, I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't use fire.
Hey, that's entirely up to you. So, as you step out into the cool early summer air of the Elven lands, there's a small breeze on the winds, and you can hear birds chirping quietly in the distance. And you see movement in the forest for a moment as something looks and makes eye contact with you. A couple dozen feet away from you in the tree line before darting away after noticing your presence. And at least for the time being, this place seems surprisingly serene compared to what you've been dealing with the past few months. Based on the information provided to you by Nara, it sounds like you are south of Eathgroth, and it should just be a bit of traveling on the old, poorly maintained roads north until you make your way to. So, sorry,
Tomas
what was
gonna
that?
heave a heavy sigh and she's like, leave it to the elves to make Serene feel creepy.
It's a nice change of pace, at least from where we last were. So
I'll take this over a demon-infested dungeon any day.
Yeah, I think it's nice. So, feel free to arrange yourselves how you would like in marching order. Sam, you can move around Kapak to however you want. If you want to control that boy in combat, I will gladly let you.
I'll take it.
You should still have control of his token and all that, right?
Yeah, I moved him.
Cool.
Kapak wants to lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Percy in the air, scouting a bit ahead. Not too far though.
Matt, I need Maya's token.
Right.
I need my 3 characters, please.
Yeah.
How you tell one of your players is ADHD. They have 3 fucking character tokens.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's okay, Sam. You just need to get the Beastmaster perk that lets you have multiple animal companions so I can cry.
I'm not taking that one, you're safe.
Thank God. So, it sounds like Percy was scouting ahead. Is there anything anybody else would like to do as you guys are advancing through the Elvenlands?
Puck, is there anything on the way up there we need to kind of keep an eye out for, or are they all the stuff you want to try and forage for up actually in the gardens and nearby?
It's not going to be until we get closer to the village, but I'd keep an eye out as we're moving forward. It looks like we're on the edge of the disturbance, but who knows what's inside of it.
Alright.
As they move, Tomas is gonna keep an extra eye on the tree line.
Anybody doing scouting actions? I need a perception check as you guys are advancing.
I'm gonna touch Zumir's arm. I'm gonna use familiar face.
Alright.
so I can see through Percy. And it was what? A perception?
Yeah.
Yep.
I forget if any of Percy's skills went up. But it's whatever. Oh god, where's your perception? Huh! Oh my god.
So, you're scanning around the forest from Percy's viewpoint, and even through the areas up ahead where the trees are sparse, it's hard to see through the overgrowth. You take a look for anything obvious, like any major tracks through the area, any trees knocked aside after having dealt with some of the larger demons during your trip to northern Brescia, but you don't see anything like that here, at least for the time being. Tomas,
Mhm.
as you are moving forward, you and Mika. Sorry. As you guys are advancing, Tomas and Mika, um, something feels a little off, and you hear the sound of something scraping up against a tree up ahead,
Mhm.
ever so faintly in the distance, almost as if something had shifted and accidentally brushed against it when it shouldn't have. And Mika, with the check you made, as you guys are moving down the path, you smell almost. It smells almost like rancid, stale blood in the air. Which is odd considering the otherwise serene surroundings that you're finding yourselves in. And this is after maybe about an hour or so of walking where you find yourself upon this map.
Hey, any of you guys smell anything odd, or is it just me?
It's not just you. Tomas gonna pull out his bow and knock an arrow.
You know what's a downside?
Yeah.
Reese can't hear you guys right now.
Tomas knows about the thing that Reese is doing, right? I think
Uh,
Reese has done it before.
Not while Tomas was in the party.
I thought he did. I feel like he did. Well, that's unfortunate.
Um,
Did it with Mika though.
yeah, I think yeah. So she at least has an idea, but I'm gonna take a look at one of my items real quick here, because I kind of wonder. Let's see here. Oh, okay. The ring isn't gonna help me anything here, but I'm gonna kind of peer around to the trees a little bit more, cause especially where I heard the sound, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of bring the shield and down. Kind of, I'm not moving real quick, but just kind of casual bring the shield down, kind of move in the direction of wherever I heard the sound, whichever of those trees it was.
Mm-hmm. And seeing Tomas and Mika on alert, Zumir is gonna like shake your shoulder a bit, Reese.
Okay. Reese will
Matt.
come out and be like, "What's up?"
Something's
It
not.
sounds like they found something.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Okay.
Kapak is just gonna keep waddling his way forward and be like, it's just trees.
Reese is gonna call Percy back.
Knowing the deal, Percy just dives into your coat pocket.
Bless
into
his
your
heart.
sleeve.
It's like,
Yeah.
we got the routine.
Just flops down, catches himself on your sleeve, and then like flips in.
Baby.
All right. So, how do you guys want to proceed? You have the rough sense that something is northwest of you, and there's several things as you hear like something scrape against the rocks, something scrape against the trees, but not as if they're moving around, but rather that they're shifting in place.
Mika's gonna kind of try to relay that. Just We've got company ahead, but I'm not sure. I don't think they're moving around. I think they might be kind of lying in wait. I'm not sure. Just be ready for whatever it is jumping.
Yeah. Anything within this area, roughly.
Gotcha.
Reese is going to prepare haste,
Mm-hmm.
but not cast it until he sees something. When he does see something, he'll cast it on Mika, though.
He could go fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mika's gonna kind of, sort of, start casually kind of aiming up this away.
Mm-hmm. And you said Kapak was moving up as well, Sam?
Yeah. He's just going to keep waddling through the middle like a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
How big is he currently? Like, isn't
He's
Kapak
tiny.
normally? Yeah, so he's normally bitty, isn't he?
He's like 2'4", I think.
Okay.
2'3".
Say we've seen Mika's seen Kapak. Yeah, Mika's fought Kapak mad. She knows exactly what he's capable of. So he's like, oh, I'll just let the little twig do his thing.
It's just treat.
Mm-hmm.
Suvir? Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoops.
How dare you touch me? Consent! Sorry.
Alright. So you guys gonna keep edging forward for a bit?
Yeah, not really gonna slow pace
Yeah.
any, just being more careful with the shield down.
So, move up about, if you guys are keeping up at this pace, move up to about here, Mika, and then you'll spot something.
Gotcha.
To where?
Yep. And everybody move relative to where you'd be when Mika moves up to there.
I think there?
Yep.
Oh, maybe a little bit forward.
Because it didn't sound like it was coming from behind at all. It was all a bunch of somethings farther up ahead.
Yep. So Mika, as you get closer, you look around, and to your right, just over Kapak's head, you see the first of them.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
And I'll put a picture of it in general chat to really fucking confuse the other party. You see this,
Gojira?
Mika.
Sorry. Oh no, it's four-legged. Oh, it's cute! Look at him! I love him.
He just wants to. Alright,
So, it's currently crouched low, and its eyeless face is scanning around, and its body twitching slightly as the steel-like protrusions, almost seeming like it's pierced its bloodied flesh, are twitching, poking around, trying to get a sense of its surroundings. And you see them all perk up slightly, almost like bristling their spines as it detects you having gotten closer and begins to pick itself up. And you see around the area, several more begin to slowly stalk out of their surroundings and growl at you with this cacophonous whir of metal.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Alright. So, let's grab everybody.
Are we rolling initiative?
In 1 second after I add everybody to the combat tracker. Alright, there you go.
That's a lot of angry puppies.
Yep. So their growls sound like a mixture of like
Goddamn.
almost like a cat or a wolf mixed with the sound of a blender.
That is a lot of rolling!
That's his. I count 5 tokens.
Jesus fucking Christ. Reese's rolls for initiative are just legendary at this point. I'm like, Reese is like Pike.
I like
Yeah.
Pac rolled a nat 20 and Tomas still got higher.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tomas got that master.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, Tomas has higher wisdom, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
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 Incredible
That'll
initiative.
do it.
Oh, battle cry? Is that what the?
Oh yeah.
Kapak also has battle cry.
Oh, that's nice. It tells you when you have stuff like that, too.
Yeah.
I didn't know Kapak had that.
You and Kapak, Tomas Kapak both have that incredible initiative perk, whatever that came from.
I have a feeling that Reese is going to go to do battle cry and Kapok's gonna beat him to it. Though I guess they can technically do it on
Oops.
different enemies.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Reese is gonna do it to the one that's closest to him, actually. That's a performance check for Reese, I think.
Yes.
37. Lovely.
Oof, rip.
Hey, we'll see. Just Kapak getting mad. Hey, you're not trees.
Kapak's battle cry is, "Do you want to be my friend?"
Reese
As
in the
the axe
background.
forms in his hand.
Yeah.
Reese in the back just screaming, I don't have time for this today.
Aw.
They're so intimidating.
Let's see.
They're the scariest motherfuckers on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Skills. Intimidation, demoralize. Intimidation check against the creature's will save. All right, Sam, give me a intimidation from Kapak. So, both of you are successful. If nothing else, the creatures seem a little off-put. The ones in the front, like their quills twitch around in odd patterns for a moment. They seem to be a little taken back and confused by what the fuck is going on.
He's like, cool. That's not gonna work for very long.
No, it will not.
Miko will just give the evil eye to something that gets too close. It's like, fuck off.
Alright. And thus we will start combat with Tomas.
Bing.
And let me swap over music.
I'm sorry, the cats were yelling for food.
How dare you?
It's Tomas and then Kapak, right?
Tomas is first.
Okay. Are they demons? Does my thingy do the auto thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty creepy music.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, okay, I have to remember
Would
how
my
to-
haste have gone off, by the way, since I was prepping it before combat?
Yes. So take the spell slot out. I will apply it to.
Sweet. Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay. So can I have my free hunt target on the one that we can see?
You can see them all now. They've all like started slunking out of hiding.
Oh, I didn't zoom out far enough. Haha!
Yeah.
Okay. How far is that? 170. I don't remember what. I'm sorry, Matt. I don't remember how to play this. I don't remember what my increments are.
On your bow, it is
Kinda ridiculous if I recall correctly. Pretty sure 170 was well within.
100 feet is your range increment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's just a penalty after that.
It's a -2 per range increment, I think.
Okay. Tomas is gonna start singing.
Okay.
Um.
Who are you marking, by the way?
Oh, right. I'm gonna do this one up in the trees.
Okay.
He's gonna step up next to Kapak and, or he's gonna go right there actually, and take a shot on the one that he hunt targeted.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do is double shot on it,
Okie dokie.
and then 2 less on each of those.
Checking some. You ignore the range penalties for making ranged attacks against prey that you are hunt targeting within your second range increment. So those are the accurate.
Jeez, look at that.
Hell yeah, dude. What is your AC, sir? Both hit.
Okay. And then...
Oh damn. Oh yeah, I forgot. You've been stacking runes.
I've been stacking runes, Matt.
Tomas can hit.
Maya can move 35 feet. Oh, are these boxes 10 feet each?
Wait, did it apply 10 feet to this one? I
Yeah.
swear to fucking Christ. Yep, sorry. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That changes things.
I was applying that to the wrong scene.
Maya's gonna wiggle her butt right there.
Okie dokie.
And then I have to figure out how to play Kapok, because I have literally never...
Okay. Next up is the first of the bloodied beasts. They are going to... this one's going to run up to you. And then try to use Impaling Barb.
Don't like that.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure Tomas likes being impaled.
Listen,
36 to hit.
that hits.
Okay. So. Okay. So they whip their body around and with their club-like tail smash one of the larger smikes through your leg and into the ground underneath it before tearing it free, which is painful for you, and then it scampers off.
Ow! Motherfucker.
So that is
What a little bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus!
Oh damn, it rolled real fucking high.
That's okay. I am okay.
And Tomas, you are currently immobilized.
That's fine, he doesn't move anyways.
Okay. And I believe that is it. Next up is Kapak.
Save us, Kapak. You're
Okay,
on the hook.
Matt.
Yeah.
He's gonna use his first action. Oh, wait, how do I rage?
It's just an action.
Okay. He's going to actually use his first action to use giant stature, which is actually Titan stature, and become huge. Does he have the space for that? I don't actually know how. That's a 3x3, right?
Yes.
How big are those rocks?
Kapak can fit in his current space. He goes 3x3.
Yeah. If he wanted to get over to the one that hit Tomas, should he do that after he moves?
You have to be in rage before you can become giant.
Oh, he's gonna rage then do that.
Okay.
Because he was gonna rage anyways. I just don't actually know what rage does. I've never played a barbarian.
Does it let you?
It gives you a little bit of extra damage, and there's that temporary hit points. But yeah, it's a little tiny bit of extra damage, a bit of AC hit, and then depending upon if he's specialized at all, he might get some bonuses from his rage.
Yeah.
Is that a macro? Action. I swear to God, they added it somewhere. Where was it?
That looks like the one that I have on my bar that turns on, like I click on and it turns on the rage.
Let's see. He might have had that added before it got changed. 1 sec. Oh, the action is rage.
What if Mighty Rage? I don't know what this is.
What is it? DM. Sam.
Yeah.
Can you try rolling the rage action? Like hover over the action item and press the button.
I push the button and it does that.
Weird, it's not applying it.
Is he like a token like Maya? Does he not have the ability to do that?
No, he's a full character sheet.
I wonder if they changed it. 1 sec. You have an old rage on here. 1 sec.
I also don't fully understand what Mighty Rage is.
Mighty Rage means as a free action. You can use an action that has the rage trait as a free action.
So I can giant stature as a free action when he's raging.
Correct.
Sweet. Okay.
But I'll apply the modifiers real quick.
Okay.
Does that work? Prop. Well, it's going to be 2 less damage than whatever he rolls. Oh wait, no, 2 additional damage on top of
It
whatever
should
he rolls.
actually be 4 additional because I couldn't figure. Oh no, I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to add celestial strikes to his weapon, so I didn't do it. I forgot to ask you.
Bonus damage 4. There we go.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, got that
Okay.
figured out.
So he's reaching. He's big. He's
He
gonna
has 2
lumber
actions.
his way right. Will he fit there?
Yeah.
And then he's going to yell at the thing that it's mean to hit his friends, and then he's gonna hit it.
Okay. A 41 crits.
Jesus H. Christ. What?
Okay.
Okay.
So you hear Kapak say, "You're being mean," and just fucking smashes this thing. You see several of the quills bend or snap off, and it just leaves this huge gaping wound on the thing as it like nearly crumples under the impact before its body like unnaturally pushes itself back up.
Okay.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Noted. Don't piss off the tree. Don't piss off the twig.
Alright. Seeing the big threat, this guy is gonna run over and try to bite at Kapak. Doing a similar thing as before. So that's gonna hit Kapak.
Yeah.
What's your speed, sir?
Should I add his temporary hit points that he had?
Yes.
They didn't get added. But he would have gotten. Those go for first, right?
Yeah. That's why I want you to add those and I'll retake it.
Okay. I added it in.
There we go.
Okay.
And Kapak is also immobilized.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
I imagine not. Alright, anything else on his turn? That's a monster. Ignore me. Mika, you're up.
Alrighty. Alright, this thing's getting irritating. How big are these rocks? Curiosity. Are any of these things like...
The rocks are the one they're like the one next to you that's shorter is probably about 8 feet tall. The one to the left of that's about 10 feet tall, and the one next to Kapak is about 9 feet. So they're fairly tall, like standing boulders.
Gotcha. Alright. So that works awesome for the what I just took, so... Alright, I never officially called her as raising shield, so, just gonna move up to our friend here and take us a couple different, let's see here, the haste gives her an extra action to move or attack, or just to move?
The haste, you can either use it to attack or to move.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
you have 3 actions left.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, she's gonna take some swings here as soon as I find my actions again. Got 3 actions left. Swing once.
That's a crit.
Alright.
Alright. So you knock them prone. Where's there? Take 52 damage.
Does that how does that electrical crit thing work we talked about before? Or we realized we
It
weren't
has
doing?
to be within a certain range. I think like 30 feet.
Gotcha. Boo. Or the shot. Let's see here. All right.
10 feet.
Okay. All right. So in that case, she's actually gonna officially raise her shield, and it's actually gonna take a step back against the rock, like put her back to the rock.
Alright.
And that is all 4, I believe.
Okie dokie. So, next up is Zumir. Zumir is going to spend one of his actions using his Leshy familiar secrets to reach out with primal magic and cause the vines of Kapok's arms to begin extending his reach by an additional 10 feet.
Wait. Isn't his reach already stupid long, Matt?
Yeah, we have
Matt!
like a 25-foot reach now.
Leshy reach gives him 10 feet. Titan stature gives him 10 feet.
And this gives you an additional 10 feet.
Oh
So
god.
he's got 30-foot reach, Matthew.
Yeah, his arms are just these like noodly, like coiled ropes of vines holding an axe, and then he just coils them up and whips it like fucking one of those like little elastic sticky arms, except it has an axe.
That's crazy.
Reese is watching this with a great deal of fear.
I need to tell. I gotta tell Kevin about this.
Mika's like, don't knock the rock on my head, please.
And let's see. Miko, what are you trying to do with the rock?
Easier to block stuff.
Fair enough. Let's see. If that is the case, Kapak is no, not Kapak. Sumir is going to try to help hold down that target so it can't run away from Kapak again. If they're immobilized, so is the thing he's fighting, and he's going to cast Impaling Spike. Alright. Must make a reflex saving throw. That's a critical failure, sir.
Aw.
It is. So he forms this heavy. He like reaches down and, with a gesture, pulls up a solid cylinder of rock, and with a crushing motion with his hand, shapes it into a large earthen javelin, and hurls it through the creature. It catches it in the mouth and burrows through the chest, pinning it to the earth. This is going to be a lot of fucking damage. 8d6 is double damage. So it takes 42 piercing damage and is immobilized. And flat-footed.
Ow.
Which one is
The one right in front of Kapak.
Okay.
Lumir's helping his boy out. Alright. Next up is another one of the creatures, and then Reese. Okay, so this is the one up north. They have 20. Okay. It's going to move down to here, and then it's going to smash its tail against the ground for a second. You see several of the spikes on its tail shift slightly, and then it whips it in your direction, Mika, and is going to make a hurled barb strike.
I got my shield up.
31 to hit.
Nope.
So, you smash aside the barbs that it throws at you, and it's going to try to make. And then you realize there's several more following after it, all of which you are able to properly defend yourself against. It gives you a little pushback on the shield, but nothing you haven't managed at this point. Alright, next up is Reese, and then we're going to be back at the top of the turn order after 2 more monsters.
Okay. So, let me do a measurement real quick. I want to double check my measurement. Yeah. First, I'm going to inspire courage,
Okay.
naturally. And I'm going to use that 2-step there. And then I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer at 6th level.
Okay.
So, I don't know how to heighten it. But there's your save?
Yeah, we'll roll the dice after. Will saving throw?
Yes.
That's a 27. That's a failure, my dude.
Yeah, it
That's
is. Okay. So, let me double check here. So that's 8d6 mental damage, and it's frightened 2, which means it increases by 4d6. So that'll be 12d6. What?
Oh, yeah.
And he's frightened 2.
Oh, those are some pretty good rolls. You didn't even get any ones.
Wee.
Alright.
And Reese will wiggle there.
This is kind of weird. Everyone's icons have blank squares on them.
It's because there's no, I don't have any icon assigned for the Inspire Courage buff, and there's no icon assigned to your Raise Shield buff.
Oh, you used to have one. Weird.
Yeah, they've been shuffling stuff around. I'll have to re-look at it this weekend, because I think they just went live with 1.0, or they're going live with 1.0
Oh,
soon.
gotcha.
That
What?
with your turn, did you take into account that Tomas is singing?
No, I didn't. I didn't know Tomas was singing.
Yeah, Tomas was singing if you...
I have another action?
Yeah.
I can't do shit. Well, what I can do is I can probably... No. Yeah, I can make it lingering, I guess.
Hell yeah.
I keep forgetting I have lingering.
Yeah, because that one just comes with being a bard, doesn't it?
Hey, did
No.
you just did the thingy?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she was trying to figure out what to do with the extra action. And that is a success, so that lasts 3 turns now, I believe.
Okay. I know what I can do with the extra action. Hey, Kapak, do you want to swing again?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Reese is going to give Kapak the ability to attack again with his reaction.
This fucking party plays action baton.
You're welcome.
Alright. Roll me that hit.
Oh, right, meow?
Yeah.
It's a reaction.
Yeet.
That's a hit.
Yeet.
Jesus Christ. That thing looks like it's barely hanging on between all the hits it's taken at this point. Like one of its arms is completely limp. Its like head is like sagged and drooling blood.
Matt,
It's not having a great time.
I have a general question.
Sure.
So the trigger for cleave is that your melee strike kills a creature or knocks it unconscious, and another foe is adjacent. Does adjacent mean right next or like within Kapak's reach?
Oh God!
I thought it meant next to the creature itself that he was
means
hitting.
next to.
Okay.
That way you can swing with the momentum of the swing in that direction, right? Because like something that far away would be like a couple seconds of time.
Because Mika's
Listen,
got
I
swipe that
had
works the same.
I had a hope.
Yeah. They specifically worded it that way to prevent Kapok builds from just being able to whirlwind of death.
Yeah, Mika's got swipe that works in a similar way. I can get one attack and hit 2 enemies if they're adjacent to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't happen too often.
Alright.
Yeah, my turn's over. I was about to hit it, sorry. I think that's the most damage Reese has done with a spell, like, ever.
That's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good.
Alright, similar round. Let's see if they can hit Mika this time.
Poor shield.
32 is the highest.
Nope.
Alright, Mika is just fending off these barbs as you just ricochet these, like, wrist, like, one of the bones in your forearm. They're about that size as you're just, like, ricocheting them off your shield, and you see one of them dig into the stone next to your head about, like, 4 inches in.
Don't like that.
Oh, Matt?
Yeah.
Was lingering successful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, you probably said it, I just didn't hear it.
It's all good. Alright, and the last one. This boy is going to use all of its actions to run up next to Maya and slap it.
Do, 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 do.
What are you thinking of something, Mika?
I was Silverhand Vigilance, the Shield Warden thing, if that applies to Maya.
Yeah, you can take a step and shield Maya if you would like. Even with that up, it wouldn't stop the attack, but you could shield block for Maya.
Okay.
Alright. Let's roll that damage. 29.
Wait, did it hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a 39 base to hit.
Yeah.
So it would be 19 damage. So let me apply that. So you have 61 shield HP left.
Okay.
And Maya takes 21 damage. 19 damage. 102. Alright. And as that digs in, I need a will save.
Pardon?
I'm rolling a
Ah.
Maya saving throw. Oh yeah, as it digs the spike in through Maya, and it like slices into them, it like curls back and hisses, and you see like the clittering of the like jingling of the iron spikes, and Maya just hisses back in its face.
Wait, what was that? What
She had to make a will saving throw for something, but Maya don't give a fuck. She rolled a fucking natural 20.
I fucking love Maya.
Maya's the most powerful party member besides Buck. Alright. Back at the top of the turn order with Tomas, and then Kapok on deck after another monster.
Okay, Tomas is gonna keep up his song.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take 2 shots on his hunted target.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
First one hits. Okay. They're looking a little rough.
He'll take a 3rd shot then.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, and then Maya's gonna bite the fucker.
Alright.
Is it bite that the Jaws is the better one?
Jaws is the initial one you want to do, yeah. Claws are the follow-up. 36 hits.
There we go. And that's that turn.
Alright. Next up is the one that's on Kapok. It's going to try to make 2 barb strikes against them. crit and then a hit.
Okay.
So that's going to be pop. Ooh. It's a good thing Kapok's a barbarian,
Yeah.
because watch his HP.
Oh god.
Oof.
Oof. Oh.
Yeah,
That's a big oof, my dude.
that's a big oof. And then it's going to try to break free of the impalement. I think that's a athletics or acrobatics. Is escape an attack? Yeah. With the penalty, it cannot escape. Alright. Kapak, you're up.
Fox gonna let out an angry tree scream, and he's going to hit it.
Yep, that's a hit. Alright. So, Kapak lets out his scream and just starts smashing this thing with his axe until it stops moving, and then a couple more times for good measure.
Just to be safe. And then he's gonna spin around and yell at the one and be like, "Don't hurt kitties!" And he's gonna hit on the one that attacked Maya.
Yeah, you guys just see his arm coil back, and then this big arcing strike as it just fucking drops from the sky to hit this thing.
Reese
It
just like,
unfortunately misses though.
Aw.
Yeah.
Reese having war flashbacks to when Kapak was not their friend.
Uh-huh. Mika having the same flashbacks.
You missed both, but you know, worse.
Yep. Kapak sees the tree overhang at the last second and swings wide and cleaves about like 2 feet into one of the rocks.
Oh, fuck, quietly like, "Kitty, can you bring it this way?"
Aw.
I love how Kapak doesn't need to move because he can hit literally everything on the battlefield.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's just one. Oh no, he can. Yeah. Tupac and Tomas don't fucking move.
Yeah. Alright. The next one's gonna send a turn standing up and then walk over, take a step over to Mika and slap them.
Alright.
27. They refuse to roll higher than like a 6 to hit Mika.
Oh, it'll happen.
So, yeah. Alright. Mika, you're up.
Alright. So, given the positioning of those two, are they considered flanking of me?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, diagonals. No, because they can't draw a straight line through you.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Changes a little bit about what I was gonna do, actually. Let's see here. Alright, fine. I guess... Eyeing the gigantic ass tree, we're not gonna go too terribly far moving around. She is gonna smack at the one... Actually, that's actually adjacent to her, so... To this guy.
Alright.
Here, swing one.
Hit.
Okay, and then let's roll that now to hit.
Alright.
It wasn't flat-footed anymore, right? It had gotten up and was.
No, because
okay.
I've gotten up.
That's up. All right, fine. Swing at it again. That's an absolute fail.
Yep. It just ducks its head down and your hammer ricochets off like the armored spiked plating.
All right. And third strike will do the criticals, the certain strike thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
That's a hit.
Oh, it actually hits. Okay.
Alright, that one's starting to look rough.
Let's see here. And with so it was 3 hits, and I still have a hasted action. She's gonna back up a step, put it back up against the rock again.
Alright.
So I'm gonna get Maya to come with her. And that's it.
Alright. Next up for his action, Zumir is going to dance around Tomas to put a hand on Kapak and point over towards the directions of the ones to the north and says, Kapak, could you swing at them for me real quick? As he casts Weapon Storm on Kapak.
Oh, okay. What does that do, Matt?
You swing a weapon you're holding, and the weapon magically multiplies into duplicates that swipe at all creatures, either in a cone or in an emanation. It deals 4 damage dice to creatures in the area.
Do I just do his normal strike, or is it a Zumir thing?
It's a Zumir thing.
Okay.
You do 1d12s, right?
Yes.
Alright. He's gonna cast this at 6th level.
Yes, 1d12.
Alright, that is, let's see, is that a reflex saving throw? So let's see. Alright, 1 fail and 1 success. So that is going to be 37 to this boy, and half damage to you. That one that you have the marked target on is looking real nasty right now. And oh yeah, that's all he's got. Alright.
Gonna look at Zumir and be like, Zumir, after we kill the mean puppies, can we have sunshine time?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Mean puppy number 3 is going to charge at Mika. How long of charge was that? Was that another 25? Yep, exactly. So it's going to try to do a impaling barb. 34.
Nope.
Damn, Mika got some AC.
She does.
Jesus Christ, Mika's AC. It's actually 36, but still they block it. I just realized you still had the Inspire Defense on you. But damn, I never realized how high you had gotten it.
Inspire Defense?
Yeah, you have Inspire Courage up right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, 34. Alright, so it cannot do anything. Does it get to move afterwards still?
Did it do a
No, only if it hits.
Oh.
It did an impaling barb.
Oh.
It makes a strike attack, and if it hits you, it then oh, okay. It then strides up to half its speed without moving away. Okay. So it's going to step back 15 feet to avoid you getting swings on it. Let me check something on Kapak real quick. He does not have attack of opportunity.
Okay. But Mika does, but...
He does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. They're feisty little fuckers. Alright. And the one on Maya is seeing what happened with Kapak, gonna take a step back into the trees and throw barbs at Mika. These things fucking refuse to hit. What legends? A 30 and a 22.
Oh my god.
It literally has not rolled above a 10 to hit Mika.
Her shield has gotta be like full of fucking spikes at this point.
Alright. Reese, you're up.
Cool. First off, I am going to cast Phantasmal Calamity on this square, hitting the top boy. Did I ping it correctly? That square. So I'm gonna hit all 3 of those boys.
Yep.
I think. Let me double check on that
Oops.
and make sure I'm not hitting.
You can
Mika.
use like one of these emanations.
I don't think I'm gonna hit Mika. I am gonna hit Mika. Okay.
You
Can
can
I
That's
move it
okay.
a
drag it.
square upwards?
You can hit Mika, it's fine.
Well, can I move it instead of a square upwards? Can I move it a square to like the left? So down and to the left. I don't know if I can move it or not.
You
Like
can't get,
that?
see.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay.
I can get 4 of them.
Can you?
Well, he was highlighted with the bottom part of it.
But the upper
You
guy
have
is...
to drop you have to drop blast on an intersection.
On an intersection?
Yeah, so you have to do like an intersection of squares, I believe.
I mean, I meant that he's like in the aura.
Yeah, so you can hit the bottom 3, but not that top one.
Oh. Oh, and it would cut off the other one. Yeah. Move it up slightly. Just up 1. I can miss that one down there because I'll miss 2 if otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't notice that the top one went out of it. So now I should be able to hit those top 3.
Yep.
Okay. Where's Phantasmal Calamity? There it is.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
Alright, let's do this. Will save. Will save. Oh, would you look at that? 3 fucking failures.
Oh.
Make rip to them. So we gonna do damage. It's 35.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't think it has an additional effect unless they crit fail. 32 was the
yeah.
save.
Okay. So let's apply that. You and... Oh, I did the wrong thing. I need to do this.
So Reese will come. While you're doing that, I'm gonna scoot Reese up here. So his lingering should be in effect still, right?
Yep, you got 1 more turn.
I've got. Did Tomas sing this round?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
Wow.
Well, I just don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's see, what else can I do? The problem is they're far away. Pieces of shit. Nah. Can I do this multiple times?
Do what?
Courageous Assault? Oh wait, no. I didn't cast
You have to
Inspire
do it.
Courage.
Yep.
Well, there goes that. So that means I'm going to instead cast Shadow Blast.
Okay.
And I will put it. Says it's a 15 foot burst. That is so awkward to aim. I think I can hit those top 2 with it though. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can do that too. Thanks, Matt.
No problem.
I don't know what basic means. I'm guessing it's a dex save?
A basic save is
DM choice?
sorry. A basic save just means crit is double damage, save is half damage, crit save is no damage.
It just doesn't. I think we've been over this with Shadow Burst Blast before.
Oh,
It doesn't.
right.
It doesn't say.
It's
Let's
based on
see.
the type of damage you do, I think.
Basic reflex or will target's choice. There it is.
Gotcha. They all take half damage.
Yeah, reflex save did it. That's okay. What? We.
One of them is on the two of them are on the verge of collapse, and one of the other ones is very injured.
Finger guns. Cool.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Clear this out.
Thanks for the help in killing your people.
No problem. No, I don't want to make a giant AoE.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay. And this guy up north, what's the range? He is going to...
Don't touch me.
They're gonna sprint their tiny ass down here and then smack their tail against the rock to pop the barbs out and then hurl some of them in your direction, Reese.
God damn
How
it.
fucking dare you? 35.
Bitch. Okay. Ow.
Is it like a couple shards of fucking steel just dig into you? You're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, basically.
Excuse me. Alright, and I already took the other guy's turn by accident. Tomas, you're up.
Okay. Tomas is going to take a shot at the one that he's been shooting at because it looks like shit.
Yep, roll me that hit. That's a crit.
Kit fucking destroyed, dude.
That man is obliterated.
I can't find it, but I feel like there was a thing that I had that when I killed a hunt target, I could swap it for my hunt target for free.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna put on the one straight by Maya.
Okay, that's the healthiest one.
Okay. And then he's gonna take 2 shots on that one.
Alright. Two hits. Holla. Alright.
And then he'll start singing again, and then Maya's gonna. Oh no, Maya needs to move to hit, doesn't she?
Yeah.
He'll give an action to Maya to move forward, and then she'll bite.
Alright. That's a hit. Alright.
So no
Next
song
up.
this time, but
What?
no song this time.
Okay. That's
Alright,
okay, I think.
You're up.
I didn't do my math right.
How could you?
I don't know.
It's because I didn't haste you, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgot Maya had to move to hit. She's not Tomas. I can hit. Is it based on like the center of my box, Matt?
It's anywhere from any of your model.
Okay. Gapak is gonna yell at that one for hitting Reese, and he's gonna hit it.
Alright. Baby.
Gapak's attention span is who hurt someone.
That's a hit. That's also a hit. That's also a hit.
Jesus!
After the first 2 hits, that one is dead.
Oh, can you switch to the one that's on Mika then? For the last
Yep.
one?
And that one's also dead.
Zumir, we might get sunshine time soon.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Mika just
Alright.
blinks like, huh? Squish, squish, squish.
So, as you guys are talking about that and making you getting ready to act, you see some movement at the corner of your vision.
Uh-oh.
No.
Not done yet.
Is it gonna be a big one? No, it's more.
Oh,
And then, lumbering through the trees, you see one of them almost pushed aside slightly at an angle as something lumbers out from within the forest.
Fucker.
What the fuck is that?
oh, I wanted to sit in the sun.
Oh, God.
I just put it in general.
Alright. Alright. This is fine.
Alright, Mika, you're up.
Alright then. Shite. I knew this was going too good.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Matt,
Mm-hmm.
you know what would be funny?
What?
If there were 2 huge companions on the field.
Alright.
Hey, you're free to do that on your turn.
So she's gonna take a move.
Mm-hmm.
Take a swing.
That's a hit.
I don't know how bad this one looks.
They are pretty rough. They still got a couple hits in them, most likely. Unless you get like a really solid crit.
Alright, I'm gonna do my second hit on it.
That's also a hit.
And then actually gonna beat a retreat back to the rock to iron the incoming, because she can see those and probably hear the others.
Alright. So, after your turn, you got these boys moving up. Alright. A ranged attack against Mika. Alright. Mika is fine, but how about Reese? 14 to 26, Reese.
The 26 misses.
Okay.
Ow.
And Tomas. 29, 31.
I'm sorry, what were they?
Oh, wow, you're fine for both of them.
Yeah.
As Tomas screams and bolts fly over him. Alright. Zumir is up and is going to... Let me check the spell list again real quick here. Where is it? 7th level. There we go. Yeah, let's go that. So, Zumir is going to begin muttering in a chant. Let me move this away from the party. as Zumir casts Eclipse Burst.
But
Why is
Okay.
Zumir's AoE so much bigger than mine?
Sumir's a big boy.
Christ.
Because this is a 7th level spell.
Oh jeez.
I mean, that's fair. My 7th level spell is just a cone, though.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then they all get to take. That is not what I said.
Katobal pass.
Oh, I didn't update his token name. That's unfortunate. Okay, that is.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought that was the name of the language. You could have gotten away with that.
Okay, and then an additional 8d4. Okay. That one is just barely hanging on. Zumir is also going to reach over. I'm pretty sure he can cast this. Yep. And he is going to 6th level touch cast healing on Kapak.
All the fuck is left?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's Zumir's buddy.
There you go. Hopefully this will help hold you over until we get sunshine time.
Thank you, Samir. I love you.
Baby. Alright. Reese, you're up.
God, I can't tell if I should ration or not.
Let me help you with that. I forgot somebody gets to go before you.
Okay.
The creature in vines, you see its chest cavity begin to expand for a moment.
Please no. No. Man, he's taking out his buddies too.
I don't give a
Savage.
fuck. I need everybody to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those, Matt. I'm so good at those. Oh, hey.
Oh, I gotta
Hey,
switch between.
it listed my
3.
feet now. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Holy cow.
Don't forget to roll for Kapak.
I have to switch through 3, Matt.
I know.
Damn. Alright.
I like that it lists Juggernaut even.
Yeah. That's cool.
I didn't know Kapak was legendary though. That doesn't seem right.
Oh, Zumir, baby.
Oh no! Matt, don't you bully this Minotaur, I swear to God.
Is Tomas actually in... No, Tomas is not in the red.
No, he's not.
And that's why he rolled the 42.
Yeah, exactly. Aw.
Yeah.
Mika, you hold your breath and turn away. Kapak looks at it and blinks. It only takes half damage as it doesn't affect him as much because he's a plant.
So he
Wait, does that count for Juggernaut though?
He gets a critical success, and he also halves the damage he takes. Whatever
He
it
didn't
is.
meet the save,
Gotcha.
so he only takes half damage.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Zamir takes 74, but he's a tanky boy. Reese, you take half.
Lays down.
Alright, that's everybody.
Oh my god, Zumir!
So it lets out this virulent cloud of noxious gas that rolls over, and you see the tree begin to wilt slightly as
Aw.
the gas runs against it.
I hate to be this monster, but what about Maya?
Oh, yeah. Maya, rolled a
Maya
20
just takes
now.
normal damage.
Oh, Zumir critically failed. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So you see
How's-
Maya cough a bit before she before the cloud rolls over her, and she seems a little sick and taken aback by it. You see Zumir catch himself on his staff as he coughs, and you see blood drip from his hand. He's not having a good time, but he is still holding himself together. He is a surprisingly tanky boy.
Can't
He's
see
a Minotaur.
Yes, I can't see health bars. How's Maya doing?
Half.
Okay.
All right, Reese, you're up.
Oh boy. Oh god. Is my Inspire Courage down?
You still have until your next turn.
Okay. So I have 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
The one next to the one next to Maya probably fucking ate shit and died because it was also in the cloud. Forgot to roll damage on them.
I will think about what I'm going to do while you do that.
There we go. Problem solved.
Okay. Can I see the big guy?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like 10
because of
feet
the
tall.
tree.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I am going to... Spells suck.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really need scrying, so... I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Calamity, right there.
Hell yeah.
I know it's gonna get those 2, so...
Yep.
That's a will save.
Okay. 27 on the big guy, 22 on the small guy.
That's a crit fail, isn't it?
Yep.
Uh,
So roll damage, I'll critically apply it, and then
let's see.
a reflex saving throw.
Yes.
24.
It believes that it is
It's
stuck.
stunned for a minute.
It's stunned for a minute.
Christ.
Wait, the big guy?
The small one.
Which small one? The little one? That one?
The one
Okay.
next to the big guy.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
It can attempt a new will save at the end of each of its turn, and on a success, it disbelieves the illusion.
Alrighty.
But it thinks it's stuck. Because it's dumb.
It's stunned 10.
So... 45?
And it takes 90 damage. To be
Get
fair, if I
fucked.
took 90 damage, I'd give up on life too. Alright. Anything else?
Yes. No. Fuck! God damn
Oh
it.
yeah.
Shit. Shit. I thought I had something and then I forgot
Mhm.
why I asked you about Inspire Courage. I don't think I have much. That's only 1 action.
Yeah, that's not. I haven't given you the thing for that yet.
Fuck it. I'll break out the claws. That's an action. I think?
Yeah, this is an action to pop the claws and be like, alright, I'm gonna fucking gore a fucker that gets close to me.
Yeah. Wait.
So you pull your pretty black pearlescent claws.
Oh, I forgot about that. Tomas hasn't seen that yet.
Tomas is seeing that now.
Yeah, right. Like as of now.
Tomas is like, oh, that's new, love.
Yep, so when Reese pops his claws out, they look almost black, but as the sunlight hits them, you see these strands of colors swirling together underneath. It almost makes it look like there's a little bit of a flicker of flame in his arm.
Iridescence, nice.
Yeah. It's like a black opal, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot.
And Reese will just like rip out one of the quills and be like, "Yeah, sorry, happened a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
We can talk more later."
So,
Yep.
as Tomas is processing that new and strange kink that he has, more of the creatures begin approaching you from the other sides, and you see them beginning to ready their quills. And you feel almost as if you can hear more of them coming from the distance. You quickly glance over to the northeast, where you hear the sounds of several, if not dozens, of footsteps approaching. But you're met with something different than what you were expecting to see.
Huh?
Babies!
So, you see these small plant-like creatures similar in appearance to Kapak become bounding out of the forest to the northeast, chanting and screaming in a small language you understand, like "Yah wee!" And you see them start whipping javelins down over in your direction. Tomas, you recognize that these javelins are tipped in cold iron blanch as they rain down in arcs into the creatures around you. Um, and one of them looks over at Kapak with a wave and starts gesturing in the north direction and chatters something that you can't understand. Kapak, you understand it as them saying that this area isn't safe, but they have shelter north of here that they can protect you from the creatures.
What language is it, Matt?
They are speaking in Leshy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reese is just quietly like, "There's more."
Like looking at Kapak like, friends of yours?
Kapak is gonna look down at Zumir and be like, my brothers and sisters say we should go north, and there's somewhere safe that we can stay.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, Zumir, are you okay?
I'll be fine once we get away from this.
Do you want me to carry you there, Zumir?
If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. He's gonna reach down and scoop up Zumir if he's allowed to do that, right, Meow?
Yeah, that's fine. Now we're in cinematic time, so you guys can scamper off.
Yeah. Gonna book it.
All right.
Tomas and Kapak are gonna have to unimmobilize themselves real quick, but you know.
Reese will grab Tomas. That's fine.
Kapak, make me athletics check.
Do I-
And Zumir and Tomas or Reese, make me an athletics check.
I can do athletics.
Pull the
I'm not
spike
sure
out of your
Tomas
boyfriend's
can.
leg.
Athletics for Kapak.
Aw,
Natural 20.
very nice.
As you see more of these things pulling up, you're like, nah, I'm not letting my boyfriend fucking die. You just tear
I just
like
I just toss Tomas over my shoulder and start running.
I just imagine you look at Tomas and be like, hey, sweetie, and kiss him on the cheek to make him disabled the fact that you just tried to pull a steel spike out of his fucking leg.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that'll work.
Just unlock your boyfriend. Alright. But you managed to pull the stuff free, and with the covering fire from the Leshies, you guys managed to break free from the encroaching pack of creatures. Start heading back north to Eefgroth. Wee.
Reese will prestidigitation himself and everybody else.
Are they in a safe spot now, Matt?
They recommend you keep like you see one of them,
Okay.
like one of them appears back to the trees and every so often keeps pointing you in the right direction before disappearing into the forest off, like waddling a bit slower, but like you can't see them after a few feet into the forest.
Mika's
Yeah,
restarting.
I'm sure we're hustling, but we can probably talk. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Come here. Oh no, I was just asking because Kapak was gonna take sunshine.
Not until you get to the village, I recommend.
Yeah, not yet. And he also doesn't want to shrink down until he's got.
I'd say that Reese was going to help Tomas walk, but Reese is more banged up than Tomas is.
Yeah.
Kapak does have to shrink down when his rage ends after a minute, though.
Yeah.
So by then, Zumir will have caught his breath and pat Kapak on the head and say, "Thank you, friend."
Yeah. Are you breathing okay? It's really weird that you have to breathe, but I don't like
it has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Mika's gonna start patching up the two fluffiest members of the group.
While we're running?
Well, once we get safety.
Yeah, once we get to safety.
It's like kind of watching them and keeping a rear guard.
Anything people want to do while they're on the road?
Reese is gonna hold up a hand for Tomas and be like, "Yeah, surprise."
When did that happen?
I think it started happening when we picked up Law and his siblings, actually. And I think it finalized like last week. I've been told that I am something really strange and rare.
I would believe nothing else, honestly, love.
Yeah, it's pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Surprise.
It's hot, so.
Oh, shoves him forward to keep him running.
You brought it up.
I didn't on purpose.
No, well. No. Matt?
Yep.
While they're running, would Tomas have time to rack his brain over what the fuck that thing is?
Over what thing is?
The Kotobo Pass.
Yeah.
Demon lore?
Yep. Its form seemed vaguely familiar to something else you've seen, but you've never heard of a creature overgrown with vegetation like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to make a guess, it's probably a demonic spirit possessing a corpse, similar to the way a revenant works, except with a demonic spirit rather than a mortal spirit.
Okay.
Because it didn't match the description of any demon you're aware of.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. Anything else on the road, or are we good to go to Evegroth?
I think we're good to go to Evegroth.
Alright. Excuse me. So, you guys finally make your way to the small elven village nestled amongst the trees. As you enter, you feel dozens of eyes watch you from the tree line. They seem to let you pass without an incident as you catch occasionally a similar gourd-like face of one of the Leshies watching you from the trees with curiosity. And as you enter, several of them run up to Kapak and jump up and down around him, welcoming their brother to the village. They note that they haven't seen him before, but it's always good to have another face around. And they cock their head like completely 90 degrees as they look at him for a moment and say, "We don't recognize your face at all. Are you from far away?"
Is he? He's from.
You're from a different part of the labyrinthine grove.
Okay. So technically not far away, but just a different part.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take his head. He's like, no, I'm just from a different part of here. I don't think I've been here before. Zamir, have we been here before?
The druid said I came here once before when I was very young, but I don't really remember it.
And probably I haven't been here. I usually stay with him. Um, he's big, but he's squishy and needs me to keep him safe.
Oh, like the other elves that live here need us to keep them safe.
Yeah, the squishy ones aren't very, they die easy.
Is this all being
Yeah.
said in Leshy?
Yeah.
That's good.
You just hear like clicking back and forth.
I'm picturing the Mononoke,
And, like,
just
jittering.
That one over there, he's gonna point at Mika. She has like the weird metal bits around her though, so she doesn't really die. She doesn't need the help. But then the two tall ones, they do. They really do.
Just thinking of the twig pointing at Mika and then pointing at the others, and she's just like, oh, okay. Waves
What am I being
hesitantly, like,
pointed at?
hi,
Yeah, she
kind of
seems
waves.
sturdier than the others. She's not full of barbs.
Yeah, no. That one, he's gonna point at Tomas. He's like, he really likes the forest, but he's not very good in it.
Ah.
Fucking murder your own character.
Yep.
Reese is gonna go back to pulling quills out of himself.
Alright, why don't we get in there and I'll help you with that.
It's fine. It's fine.
I need
No.
Maya's token, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Maya needs to be here too.
We're always glad to have another brother around.
Yeah.
I forget where all the open houses are, but and they point to the big house at the north side of the village. Elder Crinzo should be able to tell you which of them. He's really good at remembering that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's good. Is there a spot where I can put my roots in for super maximum sunshine?
Oh yeah, and they gesture over in that direction.
Oh,
That
thank
spot
you.
usually has the best.
Okay.
Yep. And as you look over in that direction, you see that there's a break in the tree line around the edge of the lake where the sun shines through bright rather than just small patches here and there through the rest of the village.
Okay. Elder, is that another Leshy? Am I gonna have to translate for the squishies?
Oh no, he learned their tongues.
Oh,
He at least can speak to the other squishy elves here. I don't know if he can talk to squishy non-elves.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And Kapok's gonna look at the party. He's like, okay, you guys can go to the big house. Elder and Enzo, right?
It was Elder Crinzo.
Elder Crimzo is there. Apparently, he can speak to the other elves, so at least one of you is an elf and the other one might be half an elf. So you can go, and I'm gonna go for sunshine time.
Okay.
Samira, can I go for sunshine time?
Yep. Feel free to rest up, Kapak. I'll let you know if we run into anything important.
Okay, thank you.
So, let's take a quick 5-10 minute break here, and then we can do a little bit in the village before we wrap up for this week.
Reese is so full of like confusion and fear right now.
Tomas is just like, I have a feeling he was speaking rudely about us.
Mika's like,
Really?
a bunch of rattling plants. Okay, whatever. At least he didn't smack us this time. Flashbacks.
Yeah, Fox is gonna make his way to the good sunshine spot and put his roots down. Just wiggle his butt in the dirt.
Like a happy boy.
Yeah.
Is it still daylight right now?
Yes, it's like
Okay.
midday.
That gif is so accurate.
That's the only has a mental image I
So
had when he
creepy.
started talking about them. Just
Reese is like low key spooked by these things. He's like, I don't like their dead little faces.
Okay, yeah. Matt, before Kapak wanders off for sunshine time, he's gonna tug on Jameer's hand and tell him and all the tall ones to get really, really close.
And
Okay.
Jameer will squat down.
He's gonna whisper. He's like, when you go talk to the elder, you have to be extra super nice. He's one of Phelan's angels, like I am.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. And he's gonna look at Tomasi like, you already yell at Phelan, so maybe be nice to his angels.
How about I'll talk. I'll do the talking.
Tomasi's just gonna nod absolutely be like, angels. Okay, that's great.
How does
Lincoln
Phelan
Park's
have
gonna go to the
angels?
sunshine space.
How does Phelan have angels? He's so antisocial and mean.
He likes trees. And Leshies we're like trees.
Huh. I guess that makes some sense.
Sam, that's so fucking funny to me the way he's explaining it, because he's not natively a tree.
I know. I don't know how to explain it, honestly.
Yeah.
So we're just
He's
gonna say
essentially-
Kapak costumes are stupid.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, well there he goes. This is gonna be fun. This is going to be fine. Everything will be
Sumir
fine.
just waves Kapak off and just quietly, when only the other party members are around, and says, "That explains a lot of things."
Reese like stares up at Sumir. He's like, you didn't know?
He doesn't
What
tell
the-
me stuff like that.
What? You know, this shouldn't surprise me. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm a fucking dragon. I don't. This shouldn't surprise me. I've changed what I am and who I am like 6 times.
Apparently my dad called me 20 minutes ago and I'm really tempted to be sleeping.
Don't call him back.
Okay.
Alright. 5-minute break starts for real here. We'll pick up at 11.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was important.
Yeah. It also makes a fun way for Kapak to drop the fact that he is, not just a Leshy.
Just casually be like, by the way, I'm an angel, and the other person here is an angel. Don't be mean.
Reese's fear for Kapak has escalated.
I think Mika's actually less scared of him now because he's running around him. Maybe the first time, I think that might have been the first time she hadn't met him very much, like seen much until she was having to like, please don't hurt him. Like he's gonna step on me. So now it's kind of like.
I think Reese started out having a healthy fear of him at the fucking carnival.
Bark!
Yeah, I don't think Mika had to deal with any of that stuff, so she never saw it. It's like, okay, he gets mad, he hits things, just don't be in the way. I can respect that. Everything else.
Kapak's a cryptid.
Like, it can't get, like, this is all too weird. She's getting less and less phased.
Reese had such an interesting conversation during the down week, like at the very beginning, that he's just like, you know what? Nothing surprises me anymore. Everything's weird.
Oh yeah, those are. Oh, I forgot all those conversations were during that down week. Good lol.
He also got threatened,
What?
Yeah.
and he figured out something about Lady Eldriness. So Reese knows that Lady Eldriness is Nicandros' mom.
Okay. I think
And
I remember someone mentioning that.
He also only figured this out after wolf whistling at Nicandros
Uh-oh.
in front of his mom.
Whoops.
Whoops, he hasn't told Tomas that. I don't think he will.
She was like, so yeah, what are your intentions with Nicandros, my son? She didn't say my son, but it was heavily implied.
Reese said friends, and then Reese was confused, and then Reese realized that was Nicandros' mom, and he just like screamed internally.
She was essentially like, yeah, maybe Wolf whistling at him is really confusing from his point of view. Should be a bit more fucking clear.
She's like,
Person
stop
in
being
a
a bitch.
relationship.
I'm not even sure what Mika actually did during the down week right now. She did some work and may have gone and actually
We
I'd
had
say.
some stuff that we did as a group, like Reese showed everybody the mansion.
Oh yeah, I do have notes about that.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah, that was all the same week.
I know that was like a couple. That was pretty early on that we got the whole letter. Like Nara got the letter that Cedar's troop found, and then we got to pick up Terran and man, I
Yeah,
cannot
Yeah,
read
that
my
was like the
writing
beginning of the
build.
week.
And that's
yeah, I think you did a little bit of crafting.
yeah, she did some crafting, and then she didn't actually do because if Tomas and Reese were in Keltese, she may or may not have gone along with that. So I have no clue what the she was doing during that down week.
Apparently, Spock was there.
Huh?
Tomas would have asked Kapak if he wanted to go. I don't know if Kapak would have gone.
Maybe Kapak is very intelligent and saw Reese and Tomas going together and was like, better not.
No, Kapak's intelligence is 8.
Oh.
Baby.
Why? He's an angel. What?
He's stuck with Tree Brain.
Oh my god.
He's a barbarian angel. He had to have a dump stat.
Mika maybe actually would have done some of the chats with Amove that I still need to. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to schedule actual voice time with you, Matt, for any of that shit. I don't have. Not the only time I'm able to do that shit is by text.
That's fair. If you want to do it that route, we can.
I think Matt just avoids that because if there's too many of those going on, it gets overwhelming.
Yeah, no,
But I'm done with all the other text chats, so I can do that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I may have to hit you over some of her backdated, all the way back to talking to all the people in her head stuff when we're done. Well,
Yeah, because I think we've had a few people talk to their hero counterpart now.
Ha!
yeah, I think I'd
Huh?
Ha!
I think I had mentioned that she's gonna have chatted with the people in her head, and then she's chatted with Move, like left Move a note, I think, but like I never really expanded out on it.
Reese's is weird.
Yeah.
Reese and Mika are weird because Reese has like the childhood half of his hero, and Mika has a god instead of her hero. Well, a former god.
And then
I guess
hero...
technically Reese's quote unquote hero equivalent would be Eadris.
No, your hero equivalent is the child on the bed that's unconscious.
Yeah. But Reese is like, if it's just the child equivalent, I don't think I can learn anything from him, so.
Yeah.
What? Never mind.
What?
That'll go. Child on the bed. What the fuck?
Reese's mindscape is a cottage.
Oh, okay. I don't think she's.
Yep,
Mika's
and
not
Brianna's
talking.
taking care of the childhood memories of Reese in there.
Gotcha. Say Mika's not talked with him. Like anybody real specific about brain time. So.
Yeah, everybody's brainscape is a bit different.
She's not actually...
And the cast of people they have in it, and like the scenes they see.
Yeah. Mika's not actually super close with anybody in terms of that. She hasn't really talked to. Like she talks to Reese and Tomas.
Oh my gosh. Reese has to share information with the party. Fuck. That'll be after this, though.
Yeah.
He learned some small things, but small things are good to share anyways, just in case.
But yeah, Matt, I'll have to try and figure out, go back to my notes as to what the heck I was trying to get at with those, and
yeah, figure out which one you want to do first, and then ping me with it, and I can create a channel.
Okie dokie. It might end up being a crowd in the head channel and a Move channel. I think is pretty much the two.
Crowd in the head.
I mean,
yeah, Mika is like
how many people does she have crammed in there between the
A
Silver
lot.
Hands and the other clans?
She's got She's got all the silver hands she could find, and some random people from other clans, as well as original Mika and original Selwys.
I feel like Reese has almost the least.
Lana.
Lana has the least.
She only has
She just
herself.
has Shen and herself.
Oh, Shannon herself.
And
I
then
mean, do Brianna and the half of Reese count? Because they're like
Yes.
partial.
Yeah. You and I are
I
both
mean-
at 3.
Brianna's the fragment of a god.
Yeah.
Shino with the rest of the plan fragments that he's.
What?
Haha.
What?
Oops.
Don't worry about
Hello?
it.
Shino has the rest of the. Hello?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That
So yeah,
poor bastard.
Third channel. Mika's gotta find Shino at some point.
Oh no, baby. Man, he's gone through some shit.
Remember, she blacked out when he touched Mika.
Yeah, he. Oh fuck.
Yeah, because
I thought he was. I thought he was going through his own shit. I don't know why, but I thought he was going through his own shit, but
No, Mika was
yeah, that makes sense.
trying to give herself an aneurysm by taking on everybody, and then Shino showed up and basically said, "You fucking moron," and helped out.
God.
That was the general
I
gist of it, I
love
think.
Shino. Shino is so fucking soft. Shino is soft the same way I'm soft. That's why I love him. Because Shino and I
If
are
you
very
tell
similar.
anybody else soft, I'll cut you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Reese just knows. He knows, and he just doesn't say anything about it. He doesn't call him out.
Oh shit. Oops.
Yeah, I think Mika has the most, followed by Wolf. Then I want to say Reeves, Tomas, and Reese are at the same point, and then Lana.
I think Reese can only technically talk to two of his.
Yeah.
I mean,
'cause
talking
the
to
fragment you have of Reese isn't awake.
It's like catatonic.
Yeah.
And then Eodras doesn't count because Eodras just exists outside of Reese.
Yeah, Idris is like, fuck this. This is boring as shit. And just yeeted his own consciousness into a familiar.
Yeah, and now he hangs around Reese and tells him to stop making bad life choices. So it's only sort of successful.
Reese, don't adopt the demon, it will betray you.
Reese is like, oh, cool.
Yeah, the party almost adopted a tiny little demon familiar.
You do know that Tomas would have flipped shit if that happened.
But Reese would have been like, Tomas, you love me, right?
Yes. Get rid of the demon.
No.
Reese clutching the thing like a fucking an animated like Barbie doll, but look how tiny and pathetic it is.
Tomas just like, I love you, but if you don't get rid of it, I will.
That's not nice.
You adopted a demon.
I'll cry. You've never seen me cry before.
Yeah, that thing is going to betray and kill you. I'd rather you cry.
Oh.
And then Tomas conspiring with the Idras to fucking let the demon out one day. You just see eyes open up in the rafters and dive down towards the demon.
Fucking violent Eodras murder of the demon.
You ever seen a familiar murder a demon?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, bless.
That would have been a
Somehow
funny.
Idras found a way to get around the fact that familiars can't make attacks.
Can they not?
No, mechanically they can't.
Well, I mean,
Technically,
Wait.
Idras isn't your familiar though, so.
nope. He's his own thing.
He's something.
He's a strong, independent bird. And Reese one day will hold him like hamburger.
In important meetings, holding Idras like a fucking hamburger.
He's holding him. And Eodras in his head is like screaming.
The
Reese just
dragon
looks-
smashing up against the cage inside of Reese, like, I'll fucking kill you.
Reese just looks like he's dissociated. People are like, Reese, how you doing? He's like, it's fine. Eodras is just screaming inside my head, and I'm enjoying it.
Dragon fingers through the grate, like, I'll fucking kill you.
Reese is like, then fucking do it, bitch!
Through the grate.
Reese flirts with dead too often. It's kind of worrisome.
Alright, is everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Keep going at this too much longer, but
Yeah.
probably have a little chat with the man in the mansion and then take a break here. A good, like, halfway stop point.
Well, shall we go talk to the leader?
Alright. But as soon as we get in there, I'm gonna start patching you assholes up because you got holes in you.
I mean, if necessary, I can probably set up the mansion.
Think we're okay for now.
It lasts for 24 hours.
Let's see what whoever we're supposed to go talk to has to say. The little flower guys say we're good, I guess. So we're gonna just go with that.
Right.
Mika, you sound like you're scared of the Leshies.
I'm terrified of the Leshies.
They're fine.
Uh-huh. Sure. Okay.
Do you
They're
have
just
the-
angels of Phelan that can wield an axe bigger than my entire body.
They're just
But
Do
okay.
you intend on hurting the forest?
I mean, no, obviously
Then
not.
Kapak won't hurt you.
Reese, as Tomas is talking, you see one of the guards changing shifts, and they just open their mouth and pull out like a quiver of arrows and knock it into their fucking quiver, and they just like tie it to their back and walk off into the forest.
Reese just stares at it like he stops mid-sentence to stare at that. His eyes just go huge.
Gord Leshies can store things inside their own heads.
Mika's like,
I hate it here. Let's go talk to the elder, please.
like they're small and they can hold those things off. I have a healthy respect for
Yep, that's
that.
fine. I'm glad that they are here to protect us.
Alright,
Can we go talk to the elder, please?
Alright, alright.
You know, that was the actual angel. That was the one you should be nervous about.
But isn't Kapak also an angel?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't see your point then. What building was it?
The big one.
It's this one. Well, yeah, this
Oh,
one.
that
yeah.
one?
Yeet. Yep. So as you're traveling through, you occasionally catch the glimpse of an elf here or there. Several of them appear to be injured or otherwise sick at the moment, so you don't see too many of them out. Mostly it's the Leshies moving around between buildings, bringing supplies, cooking them food. It doesn't look like most of the non-Leshy population of the village is in any real state to fight
Babies.
or move.
Leshies are cute.
Yeah, they're
I
really
think-
friendly.
I think they're cute. Reese is still scared.
I will note the sickness does not appear to be the same one that you guys saw happening in the past, but it does seem to be pretty widespread.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just... And Reese will knock on the door.
Just one moment. And after a few seconds, you hear as little feet like pitter patter towards the door.
Oh god.
And you hear something rap against the far side for a moment before you hear like a latch unhook, and she says, "The door is open. Please come in."
What language is it in?
What did you talk in initially?
Elvish.
He responds in Elvish.
Okay. I guess we can just go inside. Tomas, do you want to translate? I'll check if he speaks common because I've made this mistake before.
Yeah.
I can speak enough Elba to get by as long as you don't get too crazy with
Fancy.
it.
Oh, he's cute. No. See, I love the Leshies, but like, look at how
Aww.
cute he is. He's like
I
a
love him.
he's a Leshy
Parapangolin.
pangolin. But see, Reese's fear of Leshies has now gone to the level of Sam's fear of dolls.
So, as you enter, you see this small, leafy creature, vaguely resembling a pangolin, though some of you might not have ever seen a pangolin without the internet, so it's a new experience for you. They never open their eyes, but their head tracks the direction that you guys move in as you enter, and says, I don't recognize any of you. Must be newcomers to our village, and considering the current state of affairs, I imagine you didn't simply get lost along the way.
No, we were sent to help. Do you speak common?
That I do.
Okay, we can switch to common then.
If that is what you are more comfortable in, I have no problem speaking. So, what brings you to my village?
If you
Sounded like you were here to help, you said?
and
Yes.
Mika's gonna quietly kind of move into the middle of the group and kind of start patching people up while they're chatting.
And Reese will explain their mission.
So there are those outside able to catch what was going on.
Not in too much detail. We just knew something was wrong. Can you give us any information as to what's been going on with your village?
Yes, as of the past few months, things have been getting steadily worse. For a long time, the Leshies of this village have been assisting the elven caretakers in monitoring this portion of the grove. There are herbs that can only grow here. Make sure to tend to them and harvest what they can without draining the forest dry. There are many people who could. There are many who come seeking said herbs, and the trade they bring with them keeps this village afloat, or at least it did for a long time, considering the current state of affairs that has slowed down quite a bit recently. That is the least of our problems at the moment. Usually we were only having to contend with beasts, and during the war the occasional revenant or lesser demon that got a little too close. Luckily, despite our stature, Leshies are quite good at fending for ourselves in our homes. But as of late, it seems the forest itself is being corrupted with some sort of sickness seeping into the people that live here. I've had a few ideas about what the problem might be, but well, we've been stretched thin enough caring for people here as it is. I haven't had a chance to go or send any of the others I could trust to see what exactly the problem might be. There are powerful places, ancient places deep within this forest. Holy sites and natural ley lines that great power stems from. If somehow those have been corrupted and are tainting the forest and the creatures around them, It's only a matter of time until this place is overwhelmed, no matter our efforts here. I suspect it's one of those places that's been tainted by demonic interference in one way or the other.
Have all the attacks been coming from a certain direction? That's why we're here. See if we can see what we can do.
He shakes his head at that. No. Initially they came from the north, but since then they've been scattered, coming from all directions now. That might be a good idea on where to start, but it's possible other places have been corrupted since then. I have a few ideas on where you might check, but honestly, if you're willing to provide aid to the people here for a short time, I'd prefer to take the opportunity myself to go. See if I can commune with the forest, see if it can tell me what ails it. Might be quicker than having those unfamiliar with the land search about for signs they might not see.
I'm certainly able to help care for whoever needs it. And from the look of those things out there, rather nobody went out there alone, but I can definitely help do what I can for the sicknesses here.
I appreciate your concern. I am more than capable of fending for myself, but any aid you could offer to the people here in my stead would be greatly appreciated. We've run low on our herbal supplies, so we haven't been able to treat everything. There seems to be some sort of sickness going around that I'm a bit unfamiliar with, quite frankly. Failing even that, while the Leshies are good in many aspects, there is the occasional threat that comes through that they can't handle on their own. If you are skilled combatants, I would greatly appreciate any assistance you could render them in that effort should the need arise.
Alright. If that's what you need, then I'm good with that, if the rest of you are.
Yeah.
Feel free. Right. Feel free to take what time you need to tend to your wounds. If you need a day to rest and recover beforehand, that is completely understandable. Otherwise, once you're in a state, just come let me know, and I'll tell you the itinerary for the rest of the day, and who might best use the aid of skilled outsiders.
What time is it right now in the day?
Right now it's early afternoon.
Gotcha. You could probably like tie off the last bandage on everybody that she's been tying while they talk, and she's the only one who didn't get destroyed. So it's like,
Yeah.
like all
I
right.
have a bit of magical healing remaining. I can expend that, but after that I think it would be good for us to rest. At least for a night.
I'll do what work I can
Yes,
too as well.
Sorry, what was that, Mika?
I said I'll do what I can as well.
Anything you can... Sorry. Any aid you can render is greatly appreciated. We have a few homes that are unoccupied at the moment. You're free to make use of any of them. The ones that come to mind are just south of here. The fancy word for purple roof. The one far to the southeast, down there. Whatever one strikes your fancy, you're free to hole up in for the time being. Most of the other tiled roof homes are where the elves occupy themselves. They're the ones who need the aid the most.
Very well. I think any house will do. Well, I suppose we should get to helping.
Yep. Is there a specific house that any the sick are in, or are they just kind of house to house?
They've been remaining in their own homes for the time being. The sickness has already spread amongst all of the elven population, so they've been keeping to their own homes for the time being. Luckily, the disease doesn't seem to be spreading to any of the Leshies quite yet, so be careful. Not sure what else I can do for them.
Let's see if we can at least get some comfort, if not actual help. Poor Sam.
Sorry.
She is very sick.
I'll leave you to finish tending to yourselves and checking on the others then. If you have any other questions for me while you're staying here, feel free to ask. And once you feel like you've settled in enough that you could take over things for a short while here, I'm eager to get to the bottom of what's ailing Forest.
Well, if you don't mind, kind of introducing us around a little bit. I hate to just knock on someone's door and they might be a little concerned about a new face saying I'm here to help.
The old Leshy's face smiles briefly. Of course. Let's make the quick rounds then to make sure you're properly introduced. And do you have any other questions before we head out?
No.
Up, not for now.
Alright, allow me to make the introductions. And then we will keep that short by saying they give you a brief tour of the village. It looks like there are 5 elven families that live here in the 5 occupied houses that they showed you about. They give you brief introductions to all of them. Roughly about 3/4 of the population is still mobile to some extent, but they're not really fit for any sort of actual labor. Like they have fevers, they have weakness of the limbs, they get dizzy if they're
Mood.
active for extended periods of times.
Look
Um,
at
and some of the more frail populations, namely the young children and the older or wounded individuals, are more heavily impacted by this and are bedridden at the moment.
Does it line up, just like kind of an initial glance, with anything from Cindergate?
No. Um, you don't see any necrosis of the limbs or anything like that, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of confusion or impact on their memories, so it doesn't seem to be the same disease, luckily.
Oh, good. That helps.
I'm not sure Soothe would help much with sickness.
Let me check.
Probably not. I don't think it does stuff for mental defenses, but it otherwise it just restores hit points.
Yeah, it might help lessen the symptoms slightly, but it wouldn't cure it.
Right. Well, he'll do what he can anyways.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna focus on the people on their feet with Soothe, or the people that are bedridden?
Bedridden.
Yep. Most of them are still a little too sick to respond after that.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the older gentlemen seems to get a little more lucid after that and just gives you a soft smile and thanks you. But I think this is a good break point with you guys starting to make your rounds for healing people. So give yourself some ideas on how you want to spend the rest of the day in the village. And then
Okay.
we'll pick up next week with you guys wrapping up your first day here and then holding down the fort while Crinzo gets an idea with what's wrong with the forest.
Okay. Before that, before they do their rounds, Reese will actually find one of the houses and cast Magnificent Mansion, just so I don't forget next week. And accidentally
Sounds
use my
like a plan.
7th spell slot.
Hell yeah.
So that's set up for when they need to rest.
Yep.
I should probably make a medicine roll for all the.
I think we're gonna do that next week.
Yeah, no,
I mean
for
next session.
fixing you guys, not the people.
It's fine. We'll
Yeah.
rest and be
Call it
better,
good.
anyways.
Just wanted to not bleed
Hell
on the
yeah.
elder's floor.
It's fine.
Let me ping you something real quick, Sam.
Ruh-roh.
All right. So, any more questions for the session?
Off the top of my head, no.
Nope.
All right. So, a fun little adventure into the forest we'll have. Figuring out a mystery sickness.
I just realized that Reese's AoE damage is actually kind of nuts.
He did some pretty good stuff going
on. As a heads up, you guys will not have Kapak during the when Crinzo leaves.
Okay.
So it'll just be the 3 party members and Zumir.
Okay.
To hold down the fort.
Kapak's gotta put down some roots for a while.
Park's got angel duties.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. I look forward to continuing this. I have some fun plans for where this is going.
Leave me alone. I'm a liar.
and recording.